Here's a wild fact about Kenya and human origins. The short answer is yes. Kenya has profoundly influenced our understanding of human history. The Great Rift Valley in Kenya is not just a breathtaking landscape. It's a geological wonder that has served as a crucial site for paleontologists unraveling the secrets of human evolution. This region has produced some of the most significant hominid fossils ever discovered, including the renowned Lucy, an Australopithecus afarensis that was unearthed in nearby Ethiopia. Additionally, fossils of Homo habilis and Homo erectus have been found here, providing vital links in our family tree. These ancient remnants not only tell us who our earliest relatives were, but also reveal how they adapted to diverse environments, hunted for food, and built social structures. Each excavation in Kenya brings new insights that enrich our understanding of where we come from. So the next time you ponder human evolution, remember that Kenya is a critical chapter in that incredible story, shaping our identity and understanding of the past. Did you know most food comes from just 17 species? Over 75% of the global food supply comes from only 12 plant species and 5 animal species. That's pretty shocking, right? This heavy reliance on such a small number of sources poses a real threat to our food security. With agricultural systems focused mainly on these few species, we risk losing biodiversity. It's like putting all your eggs in one basket. This narrow genetic base makes our crops and livestock more vulnerable to pests, diseases, and the changing climate. If a new pest or disease emerges, for example, we could face massive crop failures and food shortages. To combat this, experts emphasize the importance of crop diversification. By growing a wider variety of plants and animals, we can create a more resilient food system that can better withstand challenges. So next time you sit down for a meal, think about the diversity of your plate. Adding more variety not only helps your health, but also contributes to the health of our planet. Did you know that Pando is the world's largest organism? This extraordinary aspen grove in Utah stretches over 106 acres and consists of around 47,000 genetically identical trees connected by a single root system. What's fascinating is that Pando boasts remarkable resilience. Even as individual trees succumb to disease, drought, or old age, the grove continues to sprout new shoots. However, Pando faces serious threats due to climate change and human activities. These challenges hinder its ability to produce new growth at a pace that can replace the trees that are dying. As temperatures rise and rainfall patterns change, the delicate balance of this ancient ecosystem is at risk. Preserving Pando is crucial, not just for its survival, but also for the wildlife that rely on it. How can we protect this astonishing wonder for future generations? Did you know narwhals have a magical tusk? This fascinating feature is actually an enlarged tooth, predominantly found in male narwhals. Imagine a tooth that can reach astonishing lengths of up to 3 meters. But there's more to this tusk than just size. It boasts about 10 million nerve endings, making it incredibly sensitive. Scientists believe this sensory capability helps narwhals detect changes in their environment, including temperature, pressure, and even the salinity of the water. While most male narwhals display a single impressive tusk, some boast 2. In contrast, a few individuals might have none at all. These mysterious sea creatures inhabit the icy waters of the Arctic, and their tusks have long been associated with legends and myths, often dubbed the unicorns of the sea. So next time you hear about these unique whales, remember their extraordinary tusks are more than just for show. They're vital tools in their underwater world. Curious about how these majestic animals thrive in freezing waters? Why exactly does Michael Jordan deserve his own jersey? In 2003, the Miami Heat made a bold move by retiring jersey number 23, a number famously worn by the legendary Michael Jordan. This decision is surprising because Jordan never played a single game for the Heat. So, what prompted this incredible gesture? The team's management wanted to celebrate Jordan's immeasurable impact on basketball, recognizing him as one of the greatest players in history. His unmatched skill, determination, and sportsmanship changed the game, inspiring countless players and fans alike. By retiring his number, the Heat sent a message that Jordan's legacy transcends teams and rivalries, uniting fans under a shared respect for his greatness. This unique honor showcases how the influence of one player can resonate through the entire sport. It invites us to ponder, is there anyone else whose impact has been so profound? Ever thought about why contact lenses changed so much? In the late 1800s, German scientist Adolf Fick created the very first contact lenses made from glass. These initial lenses were quite a challenge for wearers, bulky, heavy, and not very comfortable at all, covering the entire eye. Can you imagine how that felt? Fast forward to the 1940s, when a major breakthrough occurred with the introduction of plastic lenses. This innovation led to the development of much lighter and breathable options, transforming the experience for users. Now, contact lenses can feel so natural that many people forget they're wearing them. Today's designs prioritize comfort and clarity, making life easier for millions who rely on them for vision. So whether you wear them for fashion or function, it's fascinating to see how far we've come from those first glass lenses. Who knows what the future holds? Most people don't know this, but trees can fight back. When trees are threatened by pesky insects or diseases, they don't just sit there. Instead, they spring into action using incredible defenses that can even rival our own immune systems. For example, when insects start munching on their leaves, trees release phenolic compounds. These chemicals act like a natural repellent, making the leaves taste bad and discouraging the pests from feasting any further. Additionally, trees have built-in defenses such as thick bark and specialized cell structures that help seal off damaged areas and prevent infections. Imagine a tree swelling up like a protective barrier against invaders. These clever strategies highlight how trees are more than just silent sentinels of nature. They are actively engaged in their survival. So next time you're walking among trees, remember their amazing abilities to defend themselves. How cool is that? Unlock the mystery of tire specifications? When you glance at tires, it might be hard to believe those numbers hold vital secrets about their performance. The first number tells you the rim width, describing how wide your tire actually is. Next up, the second number represents the profile, which reveals the tire's height compared to its width. Finally, the third number denotes the rim size in inches, crucial for fitting your tire onto the wheel. But that's not all. These specifications also include important details about the tire's weight capacity and speed rating. Understanding these numbers can help you choose the right tire for your vehicle, ensuring safety and optimal performance. For instance, if you're planning a long road trip, knowing the speed rating will give you peace of mind that your tires can handle highway speeds. Similarly, for hauling heavy loads, you'll want to pay attention to the weight capacity, so next time you see a tires label, remember there's more than meets the eye. It's all about keeping you safe and enhancing your driving experience. Have you ever wondered about Monty Python's filming secrets? Nearly all the castles shown in Monty Python and the Holy Grail were actually down castles. Filmmakers cleverly used a few real locations, but shot them from different angles to make it look like they had a variety of majestic settings. This technique is known as the illusion of multiplicity, and it showcases the creativity and resourcefulness of the production team. Instead of building multiple castles, they maximized the use of these single locations, which kept costs down and added a fun layer of humor to the film. Fans of the movie can appreciate not only the absurd comedy, but also the innovative filmmaking behind it. This blend of creativity and wit is part of what makes the movie a classic, sparking curiosity about how everyday locations can transform into something extraordinary on screen. Most people don't know this, but shoebills are dinosaur-like. The shoebill stork, Baleniceps rex, captivates observers with its striking resemblance to a living dinosaur. Standing over 1.2 meters tall, this majestic bird boasts a massive, shoe-shaped bill and a steely gaze that can send chills down your spine. Found in the murky swamps of Central Africa, the shoebill remains motionless for hours, waiting patiently to ambush its prey. When it finally strikes, it demonstrates incredible precision, snatching fish, frogs, and even baby crocodiles from the water with its powerful beak. The snap of its bill sounds like a gunshot, showcasing its strength and hunting prowess. Though it appears ferocious, the shoebill is surprisingly shy and solitary, often nesting in remote wetlands. Unfortunately, these habitats are under threat due to human activity, prompting urgent conservation efforts. Protecting the shoebill and its unique ecosystem is crucial for preserving the enchantment of this almost prehistoric bird. How can we ensure its survival in a rapidly changing world? Why exactly does exploring a giant human body excite visitors? At the Corpus Christi Museum in Holland, an incredible experience awaits where visitors can step inside a massive, inflatable structure that mimics a human body. With innovative technology, you can navigate through the body's systems as if you were a tiny cell using a GPS-like device. This amazing journey allows guests to learn about complex biology in a fun and interactive way. As you move through the heart, lungs, and intestines, you'll discover how each organ plays a vital role in keeping us alive. It's not just educational, it's a hands-on adventure that encourages curiosity about human anatomy and health. Families, students, and science enthusiasts alike rave about this unique opportunity. So whether you're dreaming of becoming a doctor or just want to explore the wonders of the human body, this museum experience offers an unforgettable look inside ourselves. Here's a wild fact about internet and water access. As of 2018, while 4 billion people enjoyed the wonders of the internet, a staggering 844 million still struggled without access to clean drinking water. This striking contrast highlights significant global inequalities in essential services. Imagine being able to browse videos and connect with friends online, but facing the daily challenge of finding safe water to drink. Access to the internet fuels education, economic opportunities, and communication, but without basic necessities like clean water, millions continue to face dire health risks. Many communities lack the infrastructure needed to supply clean water, which is vital for survival. Simple solutions like modern plumbing or effective filtration systems can make a huge difference. Addressing these disparities can lead to healthier lives and stronger communities. How can we bridge this gap to ensure everyone has access to both the internet and clean water? Here's what actually happens when therapy helps. Therapy can provide comfort and control by revealing how situations will end, creating a sense of emotional stability in an unpredictable world. Imagine seeking refuge in a warm hug while savoring emotional popcorn. This visualization captures how therapy can soothe our anxieties. When we engage in therapeutic conversations, we unpack our thoughts, gain valuable insights, and learn to navigate life's uncertainties. This process helps us understand our feelings better, offering clarity on how to tackle challenges. Just as watching a favorite movie comforts us, therapy allows us to foresee potential outcomes without being overwhelmed. The emotional tools we gain through therapy empower us to face life's ups and downs with resilience. In this way, therapy truly transforms chaos into a manageable storyline, helping us embrace our journey with confidence. What's your story waiting to be told? Here's a wild fact about eagle vision. Eagles and other birds of prey possess extraordinary eyesight that goes beyond what humans can see, extending into the ultraviolet UV spectrum. This unique ability helps them spot things that we might miss entirely. For instance, when they are hunting, eagles can see UV reflective substances, like the urine trails of small mammals, which glow under UV light. This gives them a significant advantage because it allows them to track their prey more effectively. Imagine being able to see a glowing pathway that leads you right to your dinner. With their keen vision, eagles can spot a tiny mouse from hundreds of feet in the air, making them one of nature's most efficient hunters. So next time you admire an eagle soaring overhead, remember just how much more they can see than we can. Isn't that amazing? Prepare to be amazed by cosmic wonders. A giant cloud of gas in space known as the Lyman Alpha blob packs an astonishing mass, about 144 trillion times that of Earth's oceans. This mind-boggling mass is even more impressive considering it's estimated to be around 12 billion years old. This ancient gas cloud is crucial for astronomers studying the early universe, offering clues about how galaxies formed and evolved. As light from this blob traveled across the vastness of space for billions of years before reaching us, it helps scientists uncover secrets about the conditions that existed shortly after the Big Bang. The sheer scale of this gas cloud highlights the incredible diversity of objects found in our universe. So what more could we learn from this cosmic giant as we continue to explore the final frontier? Prepare to be amazed by New Year's Day babies. Did you know that the chance of giving birth exactly at noon on January 1st is about 1 in 526? This means that while many parents dream of welcoming their little ones in a specific year or even at a specific time, the odds of timing it just right are surprisingly low. Hospitals across the world often celebrate the first baby born in the new year with special recognition, making it a memorable occasion for the family and the community. Celebrating a New Year's baby can turn into a unique tradition, with parents recalling their little one's special start. Each January 1st, excitement builds as families anticipate the arrival of new lives, even if the actual moment of birth at noon remains a rare event. So, next time you think about the start of a new year, remember just how special it could be to bring a child into the world at that very moment. Could you imagine what it would feel like to share your birthday with the whole world ringing in a new year? Believe it or not, cardboard can reveal hidden art. Kuranushi, a talented young artist from Japan, uses everyday materials to create mesmerizing sculptures that come alive with light. When you shine a light on his intricate cardboard designs, you reveal a stunning array of hidden images, faces, landscapes, and even entire scenes. This magical effect occurs due to the clever play with light and shadow, making each piece an experience rather than just a sculpture. Kuranushi's work challenges our perception of art. It shows that beauty can emerge from the simplest materials. As viewers move around the sculptures, they discover new elements that spark wonder and curiosity. This unique approach inspires us to look at the mundane in a new way, reminding us that creativity has no limits. Have you ever thought cardboard could transform into such enchanting artwork? Could mistakes actually inspire pride in people? Harvaya made a significant mistake, but rather than facing criticism, the community felt a sense of pride. This fascinating twist highlights a complex relationship between error and public perception. Often, when someone in charge of a large system makes a blunder, it can lead to disappointment. However, in Harvaya's case, the mistake became a rallying point for the people. They saw it as a testament to the human experience, where imperfections are part of the journey. It also showcased their unity and resilience, emphasizing that learning from errors can drive improvement and innovation. Managing large-scale operations is no easy feat, and mistakes can sometimes offer valuable lessons that lead to better practices in the future. Instead of shying away from failures, communities like Harvaya prove that embracing them can strengthen bonds and inspire positive change. So the next time a mistake happens, consider how it might just be the spark that ignites pride and progress. Here's what actually happens when you make a mobile call. On April 3, 1973, history was made in New York City when Martin Cooper, an engineer at Motorola, made the very first handheld mobile phone call. Picture this: a bulky device weighing over 2 pounds, resembling a suitcase, became the starting point of our modern communication era. As Cooper called his rival at Bell Labs, he did not just break the mold, he revolutionized how people connect. Before this groundbreaking moment, society relied heavily on landlines and payphones, making the ability to call on the go a game changer. Although early mobile technology faced hurdles like limited battery life and oversized designs, it sparked a wave of innovation that has since transformed the communication landscape. Fast forward to today, our smartphones are powerful tools, packed with apps, internet access, and instant messaging features. The significance of that initial call extends beyond a single moment. It laid the groundwork for an entire industry, reshaping how we interact with each other and the world around us. Who would have guessed that one call would pave the way for wireless everything? Explore Hawaii's unique green sand beach at Papakolea. This stunning destination stands out as one of the rare green sand beaches worldwide, earning its vibrant color from volcanic minerals, particularly olivine. Located on the Big Island, Papakolea Beach is tucked away inside a cinder cone that formed from an ancient volcanic eruption. The mix of volcanic rocks and olivine creates a dazzling contrast against the blue waters of the Pacific Ocean. Picture yourself walking along this extraordinary shoreline where the sand glimmers in hues of green, a sight unlike any typical beach. To reach Papakolea, visitors often hike a rugged path that adds to the excitement of discovering something so special. The beach is not only beautiful, but also a reminder of Hawaii's dynamic geology and rich natural history. However, because it's a remote location, it's essential to respect the environment by cleaning up after yourself and being mindful of local wildlife. Have you ever imagined lying on sand that sparkles with flecks of green? Ever wonder why sailors feared falling off the earth? For centuries, the belief that the earth was flat loomed large in the minds of many people, including sailors. When ships set sail from port, seafarers often worried about reaching the edge of their known world, where they imagined the ocean would drop off into nothingness. This idea wasn't just a myth, it stemmed from ancient cultures that lacked the scientific knowledge we have today about our planet's round shape. Maps of the time often depicted the Earth as flat, causing sailors to believe that venturing too far would result in plummeting into an abyss. Legends of sea monsters and treacherous waters added to their fears. However, as explorers like Christopher Columbus and Ferdinand Magellan sailed further and documented their journeys, they began to unveil the truth about our spherical Earth. Their courageous adventures helped change minds and boost confidence in exploration, proving that the world is much larger and more wondrous than anyone had imagined. Hard to believe, but paracetamol's mystery persists. Paracetamol, also known as acetaminophen, is one of the most common pain relievers worldwide, but its exact mechanism is still puzzling scientists. While we know it effectively reduces pain and fever, the details of how it works are less clear. Some researchers believe that paracetamol influences certain chemical pathways in the brain, particularly those involving the endocannabinoid system, which plays a key role in pain regulation. Others suggest it might interact with brain receptors in a unique way. Despite the scientific uncertainty surrounding paracetamol, its popularity continues to grow because it is considered safe and effective for many people, including children. With millions relying on it daily for headaches, muscle aches, and fevers, the hope is that ongoing research will one day unlock the secrets of this trusted painkiller. Hard to believe, but India skipped the 1950 World Cup. Back then, the Indian football team was ready to compete, but they faced a major hurdle. FIFA required players to wear shoes. For many Indian players, especially those from rural areas, playing barefoot was a long-standing tradition. This cultural practice highlighted a clash between sports regulations and local customs. Despite their strong skills and passionate fans, India decided to withdraw from the tournament, raising eyebrows around the globe. This incident not only impacted the country's football legacy, but also sparked discussions about how sports can sometimes overlook cultural heritage. It serves as a reminder that while rules are important, understanding and respecting cultural differences is equally vital in sports. Would the outcome have been different if barefoot play was allowed? Is it really true that kittens can glow? In 2007, scientists made headlines by genetically modifying kittens to glow under ultraviolet UV light using jellyfish DNA. This incredible experiment aimed to explore genetic diseases and understand how certain genes work. By inserting a jellyfish gene into the cats, researchers created a unique type of protein that causes the animals to emit a greenish light when exposed to UV rays. While these glowing kittens provided an eye-catching spectacle in the lab, their real purpose was far more serious. Scientists hope to learn how gene modifications might help combat various genetic disorders in cats, and potentially in humans too. Even though these kittens were mainly a research project, they sparked conversations about the possibilities and ethical considerations of genetic engineering, making us wonder what the future holds for genetic science. How cool is that? What made Hard Rock Stadium an event pioneer? In 2019, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami made history by becoming the first NFL stadium to host a thrilling drone race. This event not only showcased cutting-edge technology, but also highlighted the stadium's versatility for innovative experiences beyond traditional football games. Drones zoomed through an exciting course, weaving in and out of obstacles that kept spectators on the edge of their seats. This groundbreaking occasion demonstrated how sports venues can adapt to modern entertainment trends, appealing to a wider audience. Drone racing, which has rapidly gained popularity, merges speed and skill, attracting tech-savvy fans alongside sports enthusiasts. With its spacious environment and advanced infrastructure, Hard Rock Stadium paved the way for other facilities to think outside the box. Who knows what other creative events might take place in NFL stadiums in the future? From esports tournaments to concerts, the possibilities are endless, and Miami's landmark is leading the charge. Guess what caused the dinosaurs' dramatic extinction? It was a massive meteorite that struck the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico around 66 million years ago. This catastrophic event is widely believed to have led to the disappearance of approximately 75% of all species on Earth, including the mighty dinosaurs. The meteorite, estimated to be about 6 miles wide, created the Chicxulub crater, which stretches about 110 miles across. The impact released an incredible amount of energy, equivalent to billions of atomic bombs, causing wildfires, tsunamis, and a nuclear winter effect. Dust and debris filled the atmosphere, blocking sunlight and drastically lowering temperatures. As a result, many plants perished, disrupting the food chain that sustained dinosaurs and other creatures. This extinction event paved the way for mammals to thrive. Understanding this catastrophic moment not only illustrates the power of astronomical events, but also highlights the fragility of life on Earth. What other secrets might our planet hold about past extinctions? Discover how the Michelin Guide changed dining forever. It all started in 1900 when the Michelin Tire Company, founded by Edward and André Michelin, launched a guide to encourage driving. They wanted more people to hit the road, leading to a greater demand for cars and tires. This guide offered essential information for motorists, but something unexpected happened. The restaurant section caught on like wildfire. As more travelers asked for dining recommendations, the guide began to highlight outstanding eateries. By 1926, the Michelin star system was born, awarding stars to top-notch restaurants, and a new standard of culinary excellence emerged. Today, these stars are fiercely coveted by chefs around the world, turning the Michelin Guide into a symbol of fine dining. It's remarkable how a tire company's initiative to promote travel transformed the way we think about food and dining experiences. Ever wondered how a simple guide could lead to such gastronomical prestige? Why exactly does Tesla shake up car buying? Tesla's innovative direct sales model is transforming the automotive industry by bypassing traditional car dealerships. Instead of relying on third-party sellers, Tesla offers its vehicles online and in company-owned stores, making the entire process smoother for customers. This unique approach not only results in a consistent buying experience, but also simplifies pricing. Customers know exactly what they will pay without the usual haggling and hidden fees often associated with dealership purchases. By doing this, Tesla is giving the power back to the buyers, allowing them to explore their options at their own pace. Plus, with a strong online presence, buyers can easily configure their dream cars from the comfort of their homes. This shift raises important questions about the future of car sales. Are traditional dealerships on the way out, and will other car companies follow Tesla's lead? Believe it or not, Outback Steak isn't just Australian. Many people equate Outback Steak with the rugged charm of Australia, but the term actually has a broader context. While it's true that the dish is inspired by Australian flavors, it's primarily popularized by the American restaurant chain, Outback Steakhouse. This chain, founded in 1988, serves up a menu filled with items inspired by Australian culture. But it's not strictly authentic Australian fare. You'll find dishes like bloomin' onion and Alice Springs chicken, which may not be traditional to Australia at all. The name Outback conjures images of the Australian outback, a vast, arid region teeming with natural wonders and diverse wildlife. But the steak itself takes on a unique identity in different culinary settings. This highlights how food can carry different meanings and adaptations around the world. Isn't it fascinating how one term can represent so many influences? What if I told you Tesla robots dance on the job? These amazing gigapress robots used in manufacturing Tesla vehicles perform synchronized dances when they're not busy assembling cars. At first glance, it might appear like a fun show, but these coordinated movements have a serious purpose. The dance routines test the robot's motors and joints, ensuring that they remain in peak condition for the hard work that lies ahead. While it's a clever way to keep the machinery fit, this lively performance doesn't quite fix cosmetic problems, like pesky paint scratches. Imagine seeing a row of towering robots moving gracefully in unison, almost like they are showing off before an audience. This unique approach not only showcases Tesla's innovative spirit, but also highlights a practical aspect of robotics in manufacturing. Who knew efficiency could look so captivating? Here's a wild fact about Zimbabwe's languages. Did you know that Zimbabwe boasts a stunning total of 16 official languages? That's a Guinness World Record. This incredible diversity reflects the rich tapestry of cultures and communities within the country. While English is often used in government and business, other languages like Shona and Ndebele are widely spoken by many Zimbabweans in their daily lives. Each language carries its unique history, traditions, and expressions, which help shape the identity of its speakers. With such a wealth of languages, Zimbabwe showcases how communication can vary greatly, even within a single nation. This linguistic variety not only enriches social interactions, but also fosters a deeper understanding of the many cultures that coexist in Zimbabwe. Isn't it amazing how language connects people across different backgrounds? Surprisingly, sleep needs vary greatly by age. Teenagers aged 14 to 17 typically require between 7 to 11 hours of sleep each night, which is crucial for their growth and development. Unlike adults who usually need about 7 hours, teens are still undergoing significant physical and mental changes. This extra sleep helps to support their rapidly growing bodies and busy minds as they navigate school, social relationships, and new responsibilities. During deep sleep, their brains process information, cementing what they've learned in school and helping regulate their moods. Without enough rest, teens can experience difficulties with concentration, mood swings, and even physical health issues. So ensuring they get enough sleep is vital for their overall well-being. Have you wondered how much sleep you or your teens really need? What if I told you Alcatraz inmates loved reading? On average, inmates at the infamous Alcatraz prison devoured between 75 to 100 books each year. This might surprise many who picture prison life as a harsh, grim reality devoid of intellectual pursuits. Yet the reading culture flourished within the walls of this once notorious facility. Books provided a way for inmates to escape their daily routines and immerse themselves in different worlds, whether through thrilling mysteries or profound literature. The library at Alcatraz offered a diverse selection, catering to various interests, from classic novels to educational texts. Reading not only helped keep their minds sharp, but also fostered a sense of community among inmates, as they often discussed the books they read. It's intriguing to think that amidst confinement, many found solace and growth through literature. What do you think influenced their strong reading habits? Did you know about Anthony Hopkins' iconic role? In 1992, Anthony Hopkins stunned audiences and critics alike with his unforgettable portrayal of Hannibal Lecter in The Silence of the Lambs. Despite spending just 16 minutes and 20 seconds on screen, his chilling performance earned him the Academy Award for Best Actor. This begs the question, how did he leave such a powerful impression in so little time? Hopkins transformed Lecter's character into a captivating blend of intellect and menace, creating one of cinema's most notorious villains. His ability to convey both charm and danger in every line made viewers hang onto his every word. This is especially remarkable when you consider that he shared the screen with actress Jodie Foster, who played the determined FBI agent Clarice Starling. Their dynamic elevated the film, but it was Hopkins who turned a relatively brief role into a legendary moment in film history. The impact of his performance still resonates today, influencing countless actors and filmmakers. What do you think makes a role memorable, even if the actor isn't on screen for long? What saved the iconic cathedral from destruction? In the 19th century, a stunning cathedral faced the terrifying threat of demolition due to years of neglect. Fortunately, thanks to Sir Benjamin Lee Guinness, the heir to the Guinness Brewery, this historic building was lovingly restored in the 1800s. Guinness recognized the cathedral's cultural worth and took action to preserve this gem for future generations. Today, visitors to the cathedral can explore a modern visitor center and museum that tell the fascinating story of Ireland's rich history. Walking through its awe-inspiring architecture, one can feel the echoes of time and heritage that shaped the nation. The cathedral now stands not only as a place of worship, but also as a vibrant cultural heritage site that attracts people from all over the world. Its restoration reflects the importance of valuing and protecting our historical landmarks. So whether you're a history buff or just curious about Ireland's past, this cathedral offers a glimpse into the nation's soul. Prepare to be amazed by Descartes' bottle. This fascinating physics experiment is a staple in classrooms for good reason. Descartes' bottle beautifully illustrates the principles of pressure and buoyancy. When you squeeze the bottle, you apply force to the liquid inside, which changes how the dropper behaves. If the pressure increases enough, the dropper sinks. When you release the squeeze, the dropper floats back up. This simple yet powerful demonstration allows students to visually grasp concepts that are otherwise challenging. Not only does it highlight the relationship between pressure and buoyancy, but it also encourages critical thinking and inquiry. By playing with Descartes' bottle, students can engage in hands-on learning, making science both exciting and accessible. So next time you're in a lab or classroom, consider the wonders of pressure as you experiment with this classic tool. Did you know the 428 Cobra Jet was an accident? In the late 1960s, Ford engineers set out to design a standard 390 cubic inch V8 engine for their impressive lineup of muscle cars. However, a surprising manufacturing mix-up changed everything, resulting in the creation of the 428 Cobra Jet, a powerful engine that would cement its status in automotive history. This hefty engine boasted enhanced horsepower and torque, allowing cars equipped with it to dominate drag racing tracks across America. Car enthusiasts soon recognized the 428 Cobra Jet as a game-changer, making it a highly sought-after engine for speed and performance. What's fascinating is that what started as an unplanned mistake turned into one of Ford's most iconic engines, proving that sometimes accidents can lead to greatness. The legacy of the 428 Cobra Jet continues to inspire car lovers and collectors even today. Is it really true that India leads in vegetarianism? It turns out India boasts the highest percentage of vegetarians in the world, standing at a remarkable 29.5%. This means that nearly 1 in 3 Indians chooses to follow a plant-based diet, influenced by a rich cultural and religious history that promotes vegetarianism. Many Hindus, for instance, see avoidance of meat as a way to honor ahimsa, or non-violence, while others may follow similar dietary practices for health reasons. In stark contrast, Russia has the lowest percentage of vegetarians globally, highlighting different culinary traditions and cultural preferences. In Russia, meat is often a central part of traditional meals, and vegetarianism has not gained the same level of popularity. The global landscape of vegetarianism offers fascinating insights into how food choices reflect personal beliefs, cultural values, and societal norms. As more people around the world consider vegetarian diets for health, environmental, and ethical reasons, how might these trends continue to evolve across different countries? Guess what really drives tobacco flavor? Urea, a fascinating chemical found in urine, plays an unexpected role in enhancing the taste of some tobacco products. This compound is the main nitrogenous waste product that comes from the way our bodies break down proteins. When we consume protein-rich foods, our bodies metabolize them, leading to the production of substances like urea. What's even more interesting is that urea isn't just a byproduct, it's a key component of human urine, and has been noted by the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, for its various roles. In the world of tobacco, urea helps create a unique flavor profile, contributing to how we experience the smoke. So the next time you think about tobacco, remember that this chemical has quite the journey, from our bodies to enhancing a product that millions enjoy. Who would have thought urine could play such an interesting role in flavor? You won't believe this about the kelpies in Scotland. These stunning giant horsehead sculptures tower above the landscape, reaching an impressive height of 30 meters. Located in Falkirk, they are made entirely of steel and represent the mythical water horses of Scottish folklore. Designed by artist Andy Scott, the kelpies serve as mesmerizing guardians of the area, symbolizing strength and perseverance. Each sculpture is not just a work of art, but a tribute to Scotland's rich history and connection to its waterways, particularly the Forth and Clyde Canal. Visitors from all over the world marvel at their size and intricate details, often taking photos to capture their beauty. The kelpies are not only visually striking, but also promote the local culture, making them a must-see attraction for anyone exploring Scotland. Are you ready to visit these incredible giants? Discover the wonders of life on toxic planets. Despite our human limitations, certain life forms can thrive in extreme environments, such as the gas giants like Venus and Jupiter. These planets have atmospheres filled with toxic gases, but surprisingly, some microorganisms and extremophiles have adapted to these harsh conditions. For instance, researchers have found life forms that can withstand temperatures above boiling point and resist high levels of acidity. One remarkable example is a type of bacteria called Deinococcus radiodurans, often dubbed Conan the bacterium for its resilience. It can survive radiation in extreme conditions, showcasing nature's incredible ability to adapt. These discoveries not only expand our understanding of biology, but also raise exciting questions about the potential for life beyond Earth. What other hidden secrets do these toxic environments hold? Uncovering family secrets in Sir Paul Nurse's life? Sir Paul Nurse, a renowned British geneticist and Nobel Prize laureate, faced an unexpected challenge with his green card application in the US due to an unusual issue with his birth certificate, which lacked information about his parents. As he sought to rectify this bureaucratic hiccup by applying for a full version, he stumbled upon a startling family secret. His sister was, in fact, his mother. This revelation was not only a personal shock to Nurse, but it also sent ripples through the scientific community, where he is celebrated for his groundbreaking work in genetics and cell biology. The irony of uncovering such a profound secret while navigating the complexities of immigration paperwork highlights the intertwined nature of personal and professional lives. Nurse's story reminds us that even the most accomplished individuals can face extraordinary circumstances and discover surprising truths about their families. Believe it or not, strategic incompetence is a real tactic. This clever strategy involves pretending to lack the ability to carry out a task, allowing individuals to dodge responsibilities while avoiding outright refusal. Picture a coworker feigning confusion about how to use a software program. Instead of asking for help, they just act as if they can't grasp it. This tactic may seem harmless, but it can lead to frustration among team members who are keen to see a project succeed. By embracing strategic incompetence, someone might think they're saving themselves from extra work, but in reality, they risk damaging their reputation and relationships within the team. As people become aware of this behavior, it can lead to deeper issues in trust and collaboration. So next time you witness someone using strategic incompetence, consider how it impacts the broader group dynamic. You won't believe this about chocolate and Mondays. A recent study by the Global Wellness Institute revealed some surprising results. People who enjoy a bit of dark chocolate on Mondays can boost their productivity by 18%. Tracking 5,000 participants over 6 months, researchers discovered that those who indulged in a small piece of chocolate before 10 a.m. reported increased focus, energy, and overall well-being throughout the week. How does this work? It turns out that enjoying chocolate creates a little happiness boost, and 68% of participants felt more optimistic about their work after their chocolate treat. Even more interesting, 54% noted an improved mood. So if you're looking for a tasty way to kickstart your week, maybe grab some dark chocolate on Monday morning and see if it transforms your day. Could this sweet habit lead to a more productive week for you? Believe it or not, cassava could be your next superfood. This incredible root vegetable is a staple in various regions like West Africa, the Congo, tropical South America, and Southeast Asia. Packed with carbohydrates and nutrients, it's a crucial food source for millions. But here's the kicker. Cassava contains natural cyanide compounds which can be harmful if not removed. That's why it's essential to prepare it correctly before enjoying its delicious taste. Traditional methods usually involve peeling, soaking, and cooking the cassava, effectively ridding it of toxins. When done right, cassava becomes a versatile ingredient, perfect for making everything from fluffy fufu to crispy chips. With its resilience in poor soils and drought conditions, cassava is not just a reliable food source, it's also helping communities adapt to climate change. Could incorporating this nutritious root into our diets be a delicious answer to food security? Did you know about David Cho's bold choice? In 2005, graffiti artist David Cho faced a career-defining decision when Facebook offered him $60,000 to create murals at their headquarters. Instead of accepting the cash, he made a gamble. He opted for stock options in the budding company. Fast forward to today, and that gamble paid off spectacularly. Cho's stock options have skyrocketed in value, boasting an impressive worth of over $200 million. This story not only highlights Cho's visionary mindset, but also emphasizes the unpredictable nature of investing, especially in a tech startup like Facebook, which has since transformed into one of the most influential companies in the world. Cho's audacity and foresight remind us how sometimes taking a risk can lead to remarkable rewards. Would you have made the same choice? Here's a wild fact about jousting. In the medieval world, jousting was one of the most thrilling yet perilous sports around. Imagine knights clad in heavy armor charging at each other on horseback, wielding long lances aimed to knock their opponent off their steed. The excitement was palpable, but the danger was real. These fierce collisions often resulted in serious injuries, like broken bones, concussions, or worse. Sometimes knights even faced death on the tournament fields. Despite these risks, jousting captivated audiences and showcased a knight's skill and bravery. Engaging in this sport was not just about strength, it involved strategy, precision, and a touch of theatrical flair for the cheering crowds. So next time you think of medieval times, remember that jousting was as much about glory as it was about survival. Isn't that a fascinating glimpse into history? Believe it or not, she lived without lungs for 12 days. In 2016, an incredible medical story emerged from Canada when a woman faced a life-threatening infection that forced doctors to remove both of her lungs. This radical procedure might sound like something out of a sci-fi movie, but thanks to groundbreaking technology, she was able to survive. The medical team used an advanced machine designed to oxygenate her blood, essentially taking over the functions of her missing lungs. This innovating method kept her alive while she battled a severe infection, allowing her body to heal. Her case highlighted the remarkable advancements in medical science and the power of life support technology. During those 12 days, doctors monitored her closely, and when her condition improved, she was able to receive lung transplants. This miraculous story not only inspires hope, but also raises questions about the future of medical treatments and the limits of human survival. This might surprise you. Giraffes have strange laws in Georgia. In the Peach State, it's actually illegal to tie a giraffe to a telephone pole or a street lamp. Yes, you heard that right. This unusual law likely exists to protect both the majestic giraffes and public property from potential damage. Imagine a tall, spotted giraffe swaying near a busy road, causing chaos while trying to reach a tasty tree branch. To keep both the animals and residents safe, giraffe owners must find better, more appropriate places to secure their beloved pets. It raises the question of how many other quirky laws exist across the country, perhaps aimed at protecting animals in unexpected ways. Next time you think of Georgia, remember this peculiar rule about giraffes and how our legal system ensures their well-being. Hard to believe, but wine comes from so many grapes. To make a single bottle of wine, winemakers need about 600 to 800 grapes. This number might surprise you, but each grape contributes its unique flavor and characteristics to the final product. Winemaking is a meticulous process that begins in the vineyard where grapes are carefully cultivated. Different grape varieties like Chardonnay or Cabernet Sauvignon offer distinct tastes, aromas, and personalities. When the grapes are harvested, they go through crushing and fermentation, transforming their sugars into alcohol. It's fascinating to think that such complex flavors and aromas in your favorite glass of wine stem from this tiny fruit. So next time you sip a delightful wine, remember all those grapes working together to create a unique experience. How many grapes did you think were in your last glass? Have you ever wondered how pyramids were built? The construction of the Great Pyramids of Egypt showcases extraordinary engineering skills from thousands of years ago. Completed around 2560 BC, these monumental structures, especially the Great Pyramid of Giza, were built using approximately 2.3 million limestone blocks, each weighing between 2.5 to 15 tons. Remarkably, the ancient Egyptians managed to transport these massive stones from distant quarries, utilizing a combination of sledges and lubricated paths to ease the burden. Why did they go to such lengths? These pyramids served as elaborate tombs for pharaohs, embodying their status and ensuring their safe passage to the afterlife. Historians and archaeologists are still fascinated by the construction methods, including the sophisticated techniques for alignment and stability. Despite centuries of speculation, many questions remain about how such precise engineering was achieved with simple tools. Isn't it amazing to think about the skills required to create such lasting wonders? Have you ever wondered why Brazil is a tree paradise? Brazil boasts the highest number of tree species in the world, with an astonishing count of over 8,700 different types. This diversity is unmatched, making the Amazon rainforest, along with other forests across the country, an ecological treasure. What's even more amazing is that about half of these species are endemic, meaning they can only be found in Brazil. This unique flora supports a vast array of wildlife, providing habitats for countless birds, mammals, and insects. The importance of these trees goes beyond beauty. They play a crucial role in absorbing carbon dioxide, producing oxygen, and maintaining ecosystems. With ongoing threats like deforestation and climate change, it's crucial to protect these precious species and their habitats. So next time you admire a tree, remember it might just be one of the many unique gems that make Brazil a biodiversity hotspot. Let's uncover the truth about Darwin's Galapagos Islands. The Galapagos Islands played a key role in shaping Charles Darwin's groundbreaking theory of evolution. When he arrived in 1835, the islands dazzled him with their unique wildlife. From the giant tortoises to the colorful finches, each species demonstrated remarkable adaptations to their specific environments. Observing these differences led Darwin to question how these distinct species had emerged. His famous observations, particularly of the finches' varied beaks, helped him develop the idea of natural selection. This theory suggests that organisms that adapt well to their surroundings are more likely to survive and reproduce. In essence, the Galapagos became a natural laboratory where Darwin pieced together the puzzle of evolution. Even today, these islands are a vibrant reminder of the incredible diversity of life and the profound connections that exist in nature. Isn't it fascinating how one place can transform our understanding of life itself? Here's something incredible about holiday parades. A Christmas parade in Texas took a surprising turn when a float collapse transformed a cheerful snowman into an unrecognizable heap of fabric. The giant snowman float was meant to dazzle spectators, but due to poor design choices, it crumpled mid-parade, leaving many in awe and others a bit puzzled. Children who gathered excitedly along the streets were met with an unexpected sight, as what should have been a symbol of winter cheer ended up looking like a giant mess. Instead of enjoying views of a joyful snowman, young onlookers were left scratching their heads, wondering if winter's spirit had met an untimely end. This incident highlights how important thoughtful design is, especially in festive celebrations meant to bring joy. It's a reminder that even in the most joyful of seasons, surprises can happen. Sometimes they just leave us wanting more. This might surprise you. Rabbits took over Australia. This fascinating story begins in the 1850s, when just 24 rabbits were deliberately released near Melbourne for hunting purposes. Thanks to their rapid breeding capabilities, these rabbits quickly multiplied, reaching a staggering population of 2 million in just 6 years. Their explosive growth caused serious problems for the Australian ecosystem. As they grazed on native plants, they disrupted the food chain and contributed to soil erosion. The rabbits outcompeted native species for resources, leading to declines in numbers of some unique plants and animals. The situation became so dire that the government had to step in, implementing various control measures, including the construction of rabbit-proof fences. This wild tale serves as a powerful reminder of how a single introduction can cascade through an ecosystem, highlighting the delicate balance of nature and the unintended consequences of human actions. Can you imagine makeup dating back 6,000 years? The earliest known use of makeup originated in ancient Egypt, where Egyptians discovered that crushed minerals could enhance their beauty while also serving practical purposes. They used vibrant minerals like malachite and galena to create eye makeup that not only made their eyes stand out, but also protected them against the scorching sun. This creativity wasn't just for looks. The pigments had antimicrobial properties, which helped keep their skin healthy amidst the harsh desert environment. Ancient Egyptians took great care in applying these natural substances, often blending them with oils to create the perfect consistency. Makeup rituals were an essential part of daily life and celebrations, reflecting the culture's values and beliefs. So next time you reach for your makeup, remember that you're part of a long tradition that started thousands of years ago. What if I told you Lincoln was a wrestling champion? Abraham Lincoln, often remembered for his leadership during the Civil War, was also a formidable wrestler in his younger days. Standing at an impressive 6 feet 4 inches tall, Lincoln participated in around 300 matches, boasting an unbelievable record with just one loss. This remarkable achievement took place in New Salem, Illinois, where he earned a stellar reputation as an elite fighter. Even though it might seem surprising today, wrestling was quite popular during the 19th century, and Lincoln's skills in the ring helped him carve a niche among his peers. His strength and agility not only showcased his physical prowess, but also contributed to his leadership qualities. Can you imagine the future president grappling with opponents in the ring? Lincoln's wrestling legacy is honored in the Wrestling Hall of Fame, reminding us that even the greatest leaders had their strengths outside the political arena. Did you know Chanel No. 5 launched on May 5? This iconic perfume made its grand debut in 1921, perfectly timed to coincide with the 5th month of the year. Created by the renowned fashion designer Coco Chanel, this fragrance has captivated hearts for over a century. Its unique blend of floral and woody notes, including jasmine, rose, and sandalwood, revolutionized the perfume industry, making it one of the first ever to focus on a synthetic scent. The No. 5 held special significance for Chanel, and she believed it brought good luck. Today, Chanel No. 5 is more than just a fragrance. It's a symbol of glamour and sophistication, gracing the vanity tables of A-list celebrities and fashion icons around the world. With its timeless appeal, it's hard to imagine a world without this legendary scent. Why do you think it remains so popular after all these years? Why exactly does the Map of Howar house fascinate us? Nestled on the beautiful island of Papawestra in Orkney, Scotland, the Map of Howar house stands as a remarkable testament to human history. Dating back to around 3500 BC, this ancient structure is considered the oldest house still in existence. It offers a rare glimpse into Neolithic life when people first began farming and settling in communities. Archaeologists believe that its construction showcases advanced building techniques for its time, including a dry stone method that has withstood millennia. Visitors wander the site, inspired by the stories embedded in its stones, imagining the lives of those who called it home. Learning how they crafted tools, raised livestock, and created art enhances our understanding of human civilization's early days. The Map of Howar house not only connects us with the past, but also ignites curiosity about how our ancestors thrived in a world very different from ours. Did you know Japan has over 14,000 islands? This astonishing fact might surprise you, as Japan is often thought of simply as one large landmass. In reality, it's made up of about 14 on 125 islands, which vary in size from big ones like Honshu, the country's largest island, to tiny uninhabited ones. These islands stretch over 3,000 kilometers from north to south and include four main islands: Honshu, Hokkaido, Kyushu, and Shikoku. Each island boasts its own unique culture, geography, and wildlife, contributing to Japan's rich diversity. From the snowy peaks of Hokkaido to the tropical beaches of Okinawa, the islands offer a variety of stunning landscapes and experiences. The smaller islands, often less populated, provide quiet retreats and beautiful natural parks. Understanding Japan's geography helps appreciate its cultural complexity and history. Isn't it fascinating how much variety lies within one nation? Is it really true that dogs can have vitiligo? Absolutely. Meet a remarkable 14-year-old dog whose skin and coat have changed color due to this fascinating condition. Vitiligo is a skin disorder that causes patches of skin to lose their pigment, leading to striking white spots. Observers are often surprised thinking the dog's eyes have been painted white, but that's a natural part of the vitiligo process. This dog's unique appearance has captured hearts and minds across the internet, inspiring thousands who see it as a symbol of resilience and beauty and diversity. The dog's story isn't just about a physical transformation. It brings attention to the amazing ways animals can adapt and thrive despite challenges. This pup reminds us that beauty comes in all forms, and every creature has a story worth sharing. Have you ever seen a dog with vitiligo before? Hard to believe, but birthdays in Venezuela get messy. In working-class neighborhoods across the country, it's a well-loved tradition to celebrate birthdays with a playful chaos of flour, cold water, and eggs. Picture this. As the birthday person arrives, friends gather, ready for some fun. The celebration kicks off with someone gently cracking an egg over the birthday celebrant's head, marking the start of the festivities. Soon everyone joins in, tossing flour and splashing cold water, resulting in laughter and messy, happy faces. This lively practice not only brings excitement to a special day, but also fosters community bonding, showcasing a joyful spirit where everyone participates in the playful chaos. While it may seem unusual to outsiders, this tradition perfectly captures the joy and camaraderie shared among friends and family in Venezuela. Are you ready to join the fun? Is it really true that scissors were left inside someone? A Vietnamese man named Nguyen Dinh Tu made an astonishing discovery when doctors performed a series of tests, revealing he had been unknowingly living with a pair of surgical scissors inside his abdomen for nearly 18 years. This unusual situation originated from a surgery he underwent in 2003. The surgical team, in a shocking oversight, failed to remove the scissors after finishing the operation. While this may sound like an eerie tale, it highlights the importance of careful practices in the medical field. Medical instruments are typically counted before and after surgery to prevent such situations. However, mistakes can happen, leading to serious health risks. Nguyen's case serves as a reminder for both patients and medical staff to communicate openly and prioritize safety during surgical procedures. What can we do to ensure surgeries are safer in the future? Did you know about Justin Timberlake and Ryan Gosling's connection? In the early 1990s, while both were rising stars, their paths crossed on the set of the iconic Mickey Mouse Club. Timberlake's mother played a significant role during this time, acting as the legal representative for Gosling. This key support helped navigate the complex world of child stardom, allowing both young performers to thrive. Timberlake and Gosling formed an instant friendship, sharing the challenges and excitement of being on television. Their experiences on the show not only shaped their careers, but also contributed to their later successes in the entertainment industry. Both actors went on to achieve incredible fame, Timberlake as a pop sensation and Gosling as a celebrated actor. Looking back, it's fascinating how these early connections laid the groundwork for two major icons in Hollywood. Can you imagine what their lives might have looked like without that supportive bond? Ever wonder how much air weighs on Earth? It might surprise you to learn that the total weight of all the air surrounding our planet is about 11 quintillion pounds. That's a mind-boggling number that highlights just how vast and essential our atmosphere really is. You can think of it like a giant blanket wrapping around Earth, providing the necessary conditions for life to thrive. The atmosphere is filled with gases like oxygen and nitrogen, which plants need for photosynthesis and humans need for breathing. Furthermore, it plays a crucial role in protecting us from harsh solar radiation and maintaining our planet's temperature. Without this incredible weight of air, many processes that support life on Earth wouldn't be possible. So next time you take a deep breath, remember that you're not just inhaling air, you're also part of this awe-inspiring system that weighs a staggering 11 quintillion pounds and keeps our world alive. Hard to believe, but you hate your voice. Most of us cringe a little when we hear recordings of ourselves. Why is that? The answer lies in the fascinating way our bodies perceive sound. When you speak, vibrations travel through your vocal cords, and sound waves resonate not just through the air, but also through the bones in your skull. This means that when you hear your own voice, it sounds deeper and richer compared to how others hear it. This is because the bone conduction adds a lower frequency that alters your perception. On a recording, however, you hear your voice purely as it travels through the air, without that added richness. It's why many people find their recorded voice strange or even unpleasant. Understanding this phenomenon can help you embrace your unique voice instead of cringing at it. Have you ever noticed how different it sounds on a mic? Prepare to be amazed by Baby Spice's journey. Before she became famous as Baby Spice in the iconic Spice Girls, Emma Bunton attempted to land a role in the beloved British soap opera EastEnders. Although she didn't get the part, this experience didn't hold her back. Instead, it sparked a new direction for her career. Emma's setback transformed into an opportunity as she decided to audition for a girl band that would soon take the world by storm. The Spice Girls not only reshaped the music industry with their catchy tunes and girl power mantra, but they also made Emma a household name. Her vibrant personality and singing talent helped her shine in the group, allowing her to leave a lasting mark on pop culture history. Emma's story reminds us that sometimes a setback can be the first step towards a bigger dream. Isn't it fascinating how one decision can change everything? This might surprise you. The tiniest ancient whale. Recent discoveries in Egypt have unveiled fossils of the smallest whale ever identified, dating back about 41 million years. This remarkable find gives scientists crucial insights into how modern whales evolved from land-dwelling ancestors into the magnificent ocean giants we see today. The fossils reveal details about the tiny whale's size and shape, which challenge our previous understandings of cetacean diversity during the Eocene epoch. This period marks a transformative time in marine life, when many species began adapting to life in the water. By studying these tiny whales, researchers can piece together the evolutionary story of how huge creatures like blue whales evolved from animals that roamed on land. It's a fascinating reminder that the ocean's inhabitants have a rich and complex history that spans millions of years. What other secrets might the sea still hold? Guess what really drives tears in space? In the weightlessness of space, things behave quite differently than on Earth. If an astronaut were to cry, their tears wouldn't fall like they do here. Instead, they would form tiny floating spheres around their eyes. This happens because gravity, which normally pulls liquids downward, is absent in space. Instead of streaming down a cheek, tears cling together due to surface tension, creating little droplets that drift around. This unusual phenomenon poses a challenge for astronauts, as the floating tears can obstruct vision and require them to wipe the tears away to see clearly. The unique conditions of microgravity can have surprising effects on the body, making everyday actions, like shedding tears, much more complicated. Next time you think about space travel, consider how even the simplest emotions can turn into a cosmic adventure. Can you imagine that ancient Egyptians used symbols? They had a writing system filled with over 700 hieroglyphic symbols, making it much more intricate than the 26 letters we use in English. This fascinating script was not only a means of communication, but also a vital part of their culture and religion. Hieroglyphs included pictures representing objects, sounds, and even ideas. For instance, a drawing of an owl could stand for the sound M, while a picture of a river might symbolize life. Scribes, the experts in this elaborate form of writing, played a key role in society, documenting everything from monumental events to everyday transactions. Each symbol had layers of meaning, often capturing the essence of Egyptian life in ways we can only dream of today. So the next time you write a simple note, think about how ancient Egyptians expressed themselves through this complex and beautiful language. Why are prescription bottles tinted brown or orange? These colored bottles play a crucial role in keeping your medications effective. When medications are exposed to ultraviolet or UV light, their chemical composition can change, leading to decreased effectiveness or even harmful breakdown products. To tackle this problem, scientists designed prescription bottles with tinted brown or orange materials that act like a shield against harmful UV rays. This simple yet effective solution helps ensure that the medications you rely on maintain their potency until you're ready to take them. The color isn't just for aesthetics, it serves a vital purpose. Whether it's your pain reliever or allergy medication, these bottles help protect the contents from light exposure. Next time you pick up a prescription, take a moment to appreciate the thoughtful design that goes into these everyday objects. They are not just containers, they are guardians of your health. So the next time you see that brown or orange bottle, remember its important job. Let's uncover the truth about Ojos del Salado. This magnificent volcano, nestled on the border between Argentina and Chile, isn't just any mountain. It's the tallest volcano in the world, standing proudly at a staggering 6,193 meters, 22,615 feet above sea level. Imagine hiking up a peak that towers higher than the tallest buildings in the world. Ojos del Salado is part of the Andes mountain range and boasts a striking landscape with its snow-capped summit and a unique crater lake that occasionally fills with water, creating a stunning visual treat. This volcano is known for its extreme altitude, making it a challenging climb for adventurers and mountaineers alike. Visitors can experience the breathtaking views of the surrounding desert and high-altitude ecosystems. Do you think you could handle the altitude and the awe-inspiring beauty of Ojos del Salado? What if I told you chefs love generic brands? Research shows that professional chefs tend to favor generic store brands for everyday kitchen essentials like sugar and baking soda. This choice might surprise some, as many people assume that higher price tags guarantee better quality. However, chefs know that many generic products offer the same ingredients as more expensive brand name items. By selecting these unbranded alternatives, chefs can not only save money, but also stock their kitchens with high-quality staples that perform just as well in recipes. This practice reflects a practical approach to cooking, where flavor and functionality matter more than flashy packaging. So next time you're in a grocery store, remember that opting for generic brands can lead to delicious dishes without breaking the bank. Who knows, you might even channel your inner chef while saving some cash. Did you know that cracking knuckles is harmless? Many people believe that this habit leads to arthritis, but the truth is quite different. When you crack your knuckles, what you actually hear is the sound of tiny air pockets within your joints collapsing. This phenomenon occurs when you stretch or bend your fingers in a way that creates a change in pressure, allowing gases dissolved in the synovial fluid to form bubbles that pop. While this noise is often satisfying, habitual knuckle cracking could potentially lessen your grip strength over time, but it won't cause arthritis. In fact, studies have shown that people who crack their knuckles regularly do not have a higher incidence of arthritis compared to those who don't. So if you find yourself cracking your knuckles, you can relax knowing it isn't doing any serious harm. What else have you heard about common myths like this? Curious about Antarctica's blood-red glacier? This unusual site is the Taylor Glacier, where a remarkable natural phenomenon captivates the imagination. The glacier releases a striking red liquid, which resembles blood, through a process called oxidation. When iron-rich salt water trapped beneath the ice meets the frigid air, it reacts with oxygen, turning the water rusty and giving it that vivid crimson color. This eye-catching liquid flows into a small lake, creating a bizarre contrast against the stark white ice and deep blue waters of Antarctica. Scientists study this glacier to understand how life can thrive in extreme conditions, as it is home to unique microorganisms that can survive in the salty, icy environment. The eerie beauty of the Taylor Glacier raises fascinating questions about the mysteries of our planet's climate and geology. What secrets might this glacier still hold? Guess what really drives modern parenting changes? In 1980, Sue Thomas emerged as a third-generation child, signaling a remarkable shift away from traditional child-rearing practices. This unique approach to parenting began reshaping how families nurture their young ones. Unlike the conventional methods that focused heavily on discipline and structure, this new mindset embraced creativity, emotional awareness, and open communication. Parents started to prioritize understanding their children's feelings and encouraging self-expression rather than simply enforcing rules. Sue Thomas' upbringing showcased innovative ideas that emphasized collaboration instead of authority, making children feel valued and respected. As a result, the generations that followed grew up with a stronger sense of self and deeper emotional intelligence. Isn't it fascinating to think about how one child can influence an entire parenting style? Here's a wild fact about Antarctica's ice reserves. Did you know that Antarctica is home to an incredible 90% of the Earth's ice? This vast icy continent is not just a place of stunning landscapes, it's also a crucial player in our planet's climate system. Stretching over 14 million square kilometers, Antarctica's ice sheets hold enough frozen water to raise global sea levels by about 60 meters if they were to melt completely. The freezing temperatures and harsh conditions help preserve this amazing ice. But these features also make exploring the region challenging for scientists. As we face climate change, understanding Antarctica's ice becomes even more important, since its melting ice could significantly impact coastal communities worldwide. So the next time you think about ice, remember that the biggest stash of it is chilling in Antarctica. Did you know flowers can look like animals? Nature can be full of surprises, and some flowers take the cake when it comes to unique shapes. Take the monkey orchid, for example. Its petals resemble a monkey's face, creating a striking image that delights anyone lucky enough to spot it. Then there's the flying duck orchid, which sports a shape that mimics a duck in flight, adding a whimsical touch to its natural beauty. These remarkable designs aren't just for show, they have a purpose. By resembling animals, these flowers attract specific pollinators that may be drawn to such familiar shapes. This fascinating relationship between plants and pollinators showcases the incredible adaptations that occur in the natural world. So next time you're wandering through a garden or nature trail, keep your eyes peeled for these enchanting blooms that boast a playful twist on their look. Just imagine coming across a flower that looks like a monkey or a flying duck. What a joyful surprise that would be. Let's uncover the truth about Palma del Rio oranges. This charming town in southern Spain is the world's top producer of oranges, and its success is no accident. The region boasts a Mediterranean climate, which means plenty of warm, sunny days are perfect for growing citrus fruits. With mild winters and hot summers, Palma del Rio provides the ideal weather conditions for oranges to ripen to perfection. Additionally, the fertile soil enriches the land, allowing orange trees to thrive and produce an impressive yield each year. Farmers in this area have mastered the art of orange cultivation over generations, using sustainable practices to ensure high-quality fruit. The oranges from Palma del Rio are not just any oranges. They are renowned for their sweet taste and juicy texture, making them popular both in Spain and around the world. Many local businesses also benefit from the booming orange industry, contributing to the economic vitality of the town. So next time you enjoy a delicious orange, think of Palma del Rio and the hard work behind every juicy bite. Discover how DNA can store a historic GIF animation. In 2017, Harvard scientists achieved an incredible feat by successfully encoding a moving image, a GIF of a galloping horse, into the DNA of bacteria. This GIF is no ordinary animation. It's a reinterpretation of the first movie ever made, called The Horse in Motion, which was originally filmed back in 1878 by Edward Muybridge. By using advanced techniques in molecular biology, these researchers converted the frames of this classic film into a sequence of DNA code. This groundbreaking experiment not only showcases the potential of DNA as a storage medium, but also highlights the remarkable intersection of art and science. Imagine being able to save entire movies in microscopic strands that can last for thousands of years. How do you think this technology could change how we preserve our digital heritage? Did you know Dolly Parton once lost to herself? In a delightful twist of fate, the legendary country singer entered a look-alike contest for her own image, and surprisingly, didn't win. Contestants believed her appearance was too artificial, showcasing her iconic style that's filled with glam and exaggerated features. Dolly's persona, characterized by her big hair, flashy outfits, and warm smile, has made her a beloved figure in country music. This amusing anecdote not only highlights the playful side of her personality, but also reflects how she embraces humor in everything she does. Known for her quick wit and genuine charm, Dolly shows that she doesn't take herself too seriously. Her willingness to laugh at herself and connect with fans through relatable stories only strengthens her appeal. It's just another reason why Dolly Parton continues to be an enduring icon in entertainment. Here's something incredible about a newly discovered snake. This fascinating discovery highlights the rich biodiversity of India, showcasing the hidden wonders of our natural world. The snake's recent naming has drawn attention not just from scientists, but also from nature enthusiasts everywhere. By recognizing this new species, researchers are raising awareness about the delicate ecosystem and the pressing conservation needs in the region. After all, when we learn about unique creatures like this snake, it can inspire efforts to protect their habitats. Interestingly, fans of the Harry Potter series have embraced this news, celebrating the name's magical tribute to their favorite stories. This connection between literature and nature reminds us that there is still so much to learn and appreciate about the world around us. Each discovery adds to the tapestry of life on Earth, urging us to explore and safeguard it for future generations. Ever wonder how starch shaped human evolution? For at least 120,000 years, humans have been enjoying starch-rich plants, which played a vital role in our survival and development. Ancient humans were equipped with genes that enhanced their ability to produce saliva and enzymes specifically designed to digest starch into glucose. This adaptation was significant because glucose is a primary energy source for our bodies. As early humans transitioned from a diet mainly consisting of meat and wild plants to incorporating more starchy foods like tubers and grains, their nutritional intake improved, supporting larger brains and more complex societies. It's fascinating to think that the simple act of eating potatoes or corn can be traced back to our ancestors honing their skills in foraging and cooking. Our ability to digest starch has helped shape human history, influencing everything from agriculture to culinary traditions. So next time you bite into a starchy treat, remember that you're connecting to a long lineage of humans who thrived thanks to their love of these energy-packed foods. Is it really true that carousels spin differently? It's fascinating to think about how British carousels turn clockwise, while their American counterparts rotate counterclockwise. This quirky difference is rooted in history and design choices. In the United Kingdom, carousels often find their origins in traditional fairs, where the right-to-left spinning direction became standard. Meanwhile, in the United States, carousels ended up adopting a counterclockwise motion, possibly influenced by how people hold on to the outer poles or the layout of the parks where they were built. This unique characteristic adds a fun element to a ride that many people love, especially during festive occasions. In both countries, carousels create a feeling of nostalgia, enchanting riders with their artistry and whimsical design. Have you ever noticed the direction while riding? Whether you're enjoying a colorful horse or a fantastical creature, the spin of the carousel reflects local culture in a delightful way, inviting us to experience joy with each rotation. Is it really true that Chile has the tallest skyscraper? Absolutely. Standing at an impressive 984 feet, the Gran Torre Santiago is the tallest skyscraper in South America, soaring high above the vibrant cityscape of Santiago. Completed in 2014, this architectural masterpiece is part of the Costa Nara Center complex, which showcases modern urban development in the heart of Chile's capital. The Gran Torre offers stunning views of the Andes Mountains and the city below, making it a popular spot for tourists and locals alike. Its sleek design and towering presence symbolize the growth and progress of Santiago, reflecting the city's blend of rich history and contemporary innovation. If you're ever in town, a visit to the observation deck is a must for breathtaking panoramas. Have you ever seen a building this tall? Hard to believe, but jaguarundis are unique cats. These fascinating felines look much more like otters than your everyday house cat. With their sleek, elongated bodies and short legs, jaguarundis have a playful appearance that sets them apart. Unlike many other cats, they can often be found watching over their territory from low branches or bushes, thanks to their agile climbing skills. One of the most surprising things about them is their vocalizations. They produce sounds that resemble bird calls, making it even harder to spot them in the wild. Found mostly in the forests and grasslands of the Americas, jaguarundis are solitary hunters, primarily feeding on small mammals and birds. Despite their elusive nature, they play a crucial role in their ecosystem by keeping prey populations in check. Aren't the secrets of nature just amazing? What if I told you generous bonuses can inspire loyalty? In 2012, young Yuan Queng, the CEO of Lenovo, decided to reward his hardworking employees with an incredible $3 million bonus. This remarkable gesture reached about 10,000 employees, demonstrating a commitment to their welfare and motivation. It didn't stop there. Yuan Queng repeated the act in 2013, proving that rewarding team effort can create a positive workplace culture. Bonus distributions like this are more than just a nice surprise. They show employees their contributions are valued and can lead to increased productivity and job satisfaction. When workers feel appreciated, they tend to stay longer and work harder, positively impacting the whole company. Lenovo, a leader in the tech industry, clearly understands that investing in people is as crucial as investing in technology. What could other companies learn from this example? Here's a wild fact about Winston Churchill's secret weapon. During World War II, Churchill famously contemplated using glow-in-the-dark foxes as a part of a surprise attack strategy against Nazi troops. This quirky idea aimed to instill fear in the enemy by showcasing these luminous creatures at night, creating an eerie and unsettling sight. The plan was rooted in Churchill's belief that the unexpected can be a powerful tool in warfare. Imagine German soldiers staring into the darkness, only to be confronted by glowing foxes slinking through the shadows. While the idea captured the imagination of many, it ultimately remained just that, a creative concept that never made it to the battlefield. This highlights not only Churchill's unique thinking, but also the desperate and innovative efforts made during the war to gain any advantage. It's fascinating to think how unconventional ideas like this could have changed the course of events, even if they were too wild to implement. What's your take on Churchill's unusual proposal? What if I told you musical magic transformed history? The South Pacific, a captivating musical adaptation by James A. Michener, takes audiences on a journey where wartime stories become magical narratives. Set against the backdrop of World War II, this enchanting tale weaves together the lives of soldiers and locals in the South Pacific, illustrating not only the struggles of war, but also the power of love and resilience. Michener masterfully blends history with artistic expression, capturing both the beauty and complexity of the region's culture. The characters, from courageous nurses to conflicted soldiers, navigate their emotions and relationships amidst the chaos of battle. With unforgettable songs and vibrant choreography, the musical invites the audience to experience the era's hopes and challenges, making history feel alive and relatable. South Pacific reminds us that even in difficult times, art can shine a light, telling stories that resonate across generations. So have you ever thought about how a story from the past can inspire hope today? Guess what really drives Montana's sheep laws? In Montana, it is illegal to leave a sheep unattended in a truck. This unique law reflects the state's commitment to animal welfare, ensuring that livestock, like sheep, receive the care and attention they deserve. When farmers and ranchers transport their animals, they must be mindful of their needs just like they would for any other valued member of their farming operation. Leaving a sheep alone in a vehicle could lead to neglect, causing distress for the animal, and raising concerns over their safety and well-being. By having such regulations, Montana aims to protect its livestock and underline the importance of responsible animal husbandry. This law reveals how deeply rooted the connection is between people and their farming practices in the state, fostering a culture of respect for all living creatures. Have you ever thought about the laws protecting animals where you live? You won't believe this about Will Smith. During the first season of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Will took his role very seriously, even going so far as to memorize all the lines of his fellow cast members. This impressive dedication allowed him to fully immerse himself in the show, making each scene more vibrant and engaging. Observant viewers can spot Will confidently mimicking the dialogue of other characters, which adds a unique layer of authenticity to his performance. Imagine trying to juggle your own lines while recalling what everyone else is saying. This level of commitment helped create some of the show's most unforgettable moments and contributed to its lasting popularity. Will's ability to pay attention to the details not only showcased his talent, but also his respect for his colleagues in the craft of acting. How many actors do you think would put in that much effort today?